All right, guys. So I just finished cleaning up my location for crossbow hunting. I'm going to be putting the tent here. My food plot is over there. And once the tent is put up in there, I want to clear out a bit of that, and I want to do a mock scrape in there, but I got to clean it out a bit. I realized over the years that the bigger bucks don't go into the food plot, but they will go into the mock scrape. So if I'm going to put it maybe a good 30 yards away from the food plot, I might be able to convince a bigger buck to come out. All right, so change of plan for my mock rub. I won't be putting it in there because this is a good shooter window. So I want to use this window to shoot over there. So you see there's some big trees over there. That looks around the same distance. I'm going to use my rangefinder to measure it out properly. And I'm going to do my mock scrape and mock rub over there. I like where I'm set up. I'd rather leave this dirty too. Let the deer feel comfortable, as I just did a good opening here. So I equipped myself with a new scent product this year from Predator Canada. And what this does here, it has the scent of pine trees. There's not many around here, but there's some near my food plot and some little ones around. But I mean, I noticed that my tent has been put away all summer, and I couldn't come and set it up before 2 weeks before the hunt. I was afraid, since the spot is 2 hours away from where I live, if someone finds it, steals it, or if it flies away in the wind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it with this product. This here eliminates human odors. It has the pine odor, and it has deer pheromones odors on it too. So it even attracts deer. So I'm going to put some squirts inside the tent. Smells good. Like on my cushion. There's even going to be my tripod there, but I'm going to do it tomorrow morning. That's going to be for my crossbow, and the other tripod is for my GoPro. So just a few odors in there. And now I'm going to spray the tent. Tomorrow morning when I come back, I'm just going to put a few squirts inside the tent. And my clothing already has been washed with their laundry detergent. They make laundry detergent, and it gives off a good odor. Then I put that laundry detergent in a bin with a couple of sprays of this, and I have this good pine odor on me. All the clothing I'm using right now has it. And now I'm going to go do my mock scrape, and I have something else to show you for that. So what I'm going to show you first is I got myself this Buck Expert Interdigital X Gland odor. What this is each deer has an odor on around their hooves. So whenever they walk, other deer know their deer. That's how they recognize other deer, and they follow them. And later on in the season, near the month of November during the rut, that's how the bucks are going to know that those are in heat. And what I want to do now is the one I got is for bucks. The bucks that are getting ready, doing their mock scrapes, exactly that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray this rag here. I washed this rag yesterday with the pine odors, so there's no soapy odors on it. I'm going to make this humid. Doesn't need the drip, but it needs to be moisty. Has that good odor to it. For deer, I mean, not for me. I'll put some on the rope a bit. What I'm going to do with this is show you my boot. You see my boot? Good. I'm going to tie this around my boot like that. So I'm going to do a little knot. There we go. So I got it tied to my boot, and now what's going to happen is whenever I'm going to walk, I'm doing a scent line. So now I'm putting this scent, it's dragging on the ground. So a deer is going to follow that scent. And I'm going to walk through my food plot, and I'm going to cut in. Now I'm not going to go near my tent because I don't want the deer to go right into my tent. I'm going to go around in the bush there, and I'm going to go find my tree, clean up a little area with that odor, and I'm going to show you guys my mock rub and mock scrape. Hey, hey! Whew, sorry about that. I heard him earlier and I saw it. It was growling at me, but the camera wasn't on, but there's a raccoon. And he's actually pretty aggressive. And now I heard him, he's nearby, and he's growling at me again. What that raccoon doesn't know is I have a machete. What I want to do is I'm going to use my knife. I'm going to take this Interdigital X odor. I'm just going to squirt it on my knife. Now I'm going to go to that tree. I'm going to rub it with the knife. Pre-orbital cream. That's the gland on the deer's eye. And usually when they rub their antlers, they leave that scent. That's the scent. That's really going to smell strong around here. And that usually it takes 24 hours, not even, and a buck's going to come in. And in the past I saw it. It's just they would come out at night and all that, but it's definitely going to attract them because they're in the pre-rut right now and they're going to fight for their territory. So I take it and I rub it. So now I found a stick, and with that stick I'm going to rub the earth here until we see the earth. Now we see the earth. I usually take that stick because it has my hand holder on it, and I throw it over there far away, and I'm going to spray that earth. And there we go, guys. I got myself a mock scrape and a mock rub, and it smells strong. So now I'm finished. I'm gonna get out of here. Next scene should be me in the tent with my crossbow tomorrow morning. Good morning, folks. No activity. I'm gonna take a break for now. Head back home, have breakfast, have my morning coffee. Not much action. Let's just hope more action tomorrow. You got that full moon there, or almost full moon. And usually what that means is deer are more active at night. And also it was extremely hot today, to be honest with you. Deer don't usually move often in the daytime, especially when it's hot. Third thing is I installed my pop-up tent in there yesterday, even if I put odors on it, and I did my mock rub yesterday. So it's like all new odors for the deer. So this is just the first weekend. See what tomorrow brings, but I think I have more hopes for next weekend. All right, guys, stay tuned. No deer activity at all this morning. I'm gonna let the spot settle for the next 4 days while I'm at work, and I'm gonna come back on Friday for the long Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm gonna give a good blitz 4 days. So hopefully with my tent here, it'll blend in with the odors, and I'll be keeping an eye on my trail cams, hoping that the deer come back and make it their usual comfort zone spot. So until then, happy hunting, everyone.